Oh, you know what? I know exactly how I want to build this. We'll leave a little space in between, and that way we can walk in between them. There's that, and one more. That's kind of a weird spot. Perfect. Okay, that's awesome. Hello, everybody, and welcome to another episode of Stranded Deep. My name is Botch, and today we're going to build a dock, a much bigger dock than the one we have currently. Let's see what time we got. Okay, it's a little early in the morning, so we got some time to talk. So what I did was just like I promised I would, I went back to the island that we visited in a previous episode and harvest some logs. And this isn't even all of them. This is really just all I could fit on our boat. If we had all the crates, I might have been able to fit even more. But this is a good start. So I've got some chopping to do. I'm not going to make you sit through that. So I'll probably do that while the night ticks away and morning comes up. I should have a nice big pile of wood to work with, and then we will start building out our deck. I do have a vision in my head for this. What I'm expecting to do here is build this out a little bit further this way, and then probably from this point here straight across, and then maybe out again right before this boat. But I've got to be careful because there is that little piece that juts up right there, so maybe not quite that big. I don't know, maybe I'll just kind of cut it before that part. But the point is that I want to be able to just pull straight in and dock with this thing, and then manually turn it around inside the little port. So that's the plan. Hopefully I can build what I have in my mind. So let me go ahead and get started. I've got, like I said, a lot of chopping to do. I'm just going to pause, and I'll get you in the morning. All right, that was a lot of work. I've managed to create several piles of sticks. As you can see, I didn't even get through all the wood. I used some of it for some planks and other materials, which we'll get to here in a minute. But let's get started building out the deck. As much as I can here. There we go. All right. Hammer. So I moved the boat out just a little bit just so it's out of our way. What I'd like to do is, let's see here, foundation. And that's the other thing, is I don't quite know how far out I can go. So we will find out here soon. Kind of walking the edge there. There we go. Okay. Okay, let's see if we can go a little bit further. I wonder if I could build a bridge all the way to another island. That'd be cool. Just walk from island to island. Oops. Oh well. That one's not going to be the right way. That's okay. We'll ignore it. Alright, that's good. So, see, this one's facing the wrong way by accident, but I'm not going to correct it, or if I do, I'll correct it in a later video, or maybe just offline. I don't know. All right, so let's see if we can just continue on. Yeah, that's what I was afraid of. At some point it's going to stop you, right? Because like I was saying, you can't just build a bridge to the next island, right? So it wants to right there, but not here. Not here. Nope. So just that one spot, because there's probably just like a rock that's jutting up or whatever. So this is as far out as we're going. So imagining that the boat is here, right? We want at least enough space for the boat to kind of pull in successfully. So I imagine that would be enough space. I mean, we could go one more. Let's just see what that looks like. Kind of hard to tell, but that might be a little bit too far in. On the other hand, it's a big boat. You know what? I don't know. See, the problem is I don't know how to get rid of these things if I make a mistake. I really don't. I mean, I guess I could just try to destroy it. Maybe there's an easier way, but yeah, I'll just go with it. So let's. Oop! I just broke my hammer. I got to go get another hammer real quick. Should have probably had a couple on me, but I've got a couple over here, so we'll be fine. Let's see here. Take that one and that one. Okay. And you can see I put another step there just to make things easier to get on and off. So let's see. Let's finish this up. There we go. Alright, so what I want to do now is pull the boat in right here and see what that looks like. So let me just jump over there, make sure my sail is up so that it doesn't go flying off without me. Alright, so I guess I'll just, here, that's what I'll do. I'll just sail it around and come back in and park. Let's just kind of give it a little test try. So I noticed that this thing seems to be turning a little bit sharper than it used to. I don't know if it's just my imagination or optical illusion because I'm, I've got kind of a more narrowed view. What do you think? It just feels like it might be turning a little sharper. I don't know. But let's just spin this bad boy around. And once we get facing the right direction, hopefully we've got enough turning radius to make this work. I'll just pull right in, and if we can. I'm not sure if we went out far enough to make this work, but we'll see. Okay, yeah, I think we're going to be fine. Okay, so now what I'm imagining is we just kind of pull right in. So I could have probably used just one more spot to make it a little easier to see, but that's okay. I'll see what I can do. Hopefully I don't miss it. No, that'll be fine. Yeah, pulling in straight is tough. And that's part of the other reason why this needs to be pretty wide, so I have a little margin of error. I don't have much room for error in this particular instance, but I think we're going to do alright. I'm going a little sideways now. I caught the edge of the dock. But that honestly would be okay if that happened, because then I just like, kind of pulling sideways. But you get the idea, I think. And let me just pull this down and spin this manually, because this is what I would have to do once it's pulled in, is I'd have to just kind of manipulate it from the side of the dock like this. There we go. Like that. Okay. Yeah, no, that's perfect. Look at that. That fits like a glove. That's beautiful. Just park it right on in there and then just be able to turn around. As long as there's enough room, so this is going to have to extend out as far as it can go and then up. But I think as long as there's enough room, that's going to work just fine. So let's continue on building here. Get as much space as I can. There we go. And hammer. Alright. Are you kidding me? Is it because the boat's there? That's that would ruin everything right there. I didn't expect that. Let's just see if it's the boat that's in the way. Let me I don't even have the anchor down, do I? Let's see here. Just pull this out manually. Maybe it's just in the way. There we go. Safety first. Alright. Let's try that again. I don't know. Maybe it's that big rock that's in the way. We will find out. Oh yeah, no, I think it was just the boat. Okay, we're okay. Alright, so let's just kind of build as we go here. Alright, so, I mean, could reasonably say that it's about 2 decks, worth. So if we had like a third, there should be enough room to manipulate it. There we go. And it'll probably have to be, I don't know if we can build over that rock or not. We'll find out here in a second. Let's see here. Now, see, that's what I was afraid of, is it's not even going to let me do that. So, can I build here? I can. Okay. Just winging this, so I have no idea if this is going to work out or not. But we'll see. I mean, ideally, it would go up from here. If it'll let me. And if it won't, then we could go one more time. Let's try one more time. Okay, now let's try going up. Will it let me now? Why is it not letting me? Oh, okay. Is it just that, like, that I didn't put it in the right spot? No. Okay. I just botched this? Okay. There we go. Okay, so that's going to have to do. So let's just build this out a little bit. Okay. Oh. It's getting tricky now, getting it to play right now. But it works if you work with it. Okay. I think one more. Well, what, two more, it looks like, if we can do it. If we can't, we can't. We'll do the best we can. Because it's not exactly even all the way down. Yeah, it's not going to let us. That is all right. I think this is pretty much what I had in mind anyways, and it's going to serve the purpose. Let's see, is it going to let us? I think it's going to be just fine. So let's see here. And what we could do is we could actually build two bays. That way if I came in from this side, it might work. But this is kind of cool. And then I can backfill all this in if I want to, but that's not really necessary. Let's see here. Oh, out of sticks. I think I might have overdone it on the sticks. But we'll have sticks for days. Oh, alright. I don't really know where I'm going with this at this point. I'm just building now. Let's see, should I stop? Let's do this. Why does it want to turn on me? Oh, it's so tricky when it gets like this. It's there for a flash and then it's gone. There it goes. I'm trying to think about what am I really doing here. So I do want it to go out like a little bit further, but it's just not going to let me. I think this is sufficient though. I kind of want to do this though. That's what I want to do. We'll build like another. That way, if I come in and I can exit on the right or the left, it's okay. So let's see here. Go. I am going to probably try to fix that one that's sideways later on because that's going to drive me crazy if I don't. Go. Now's a good time to remind everybody, if you haven't already done so and you like what the video so far, please be sure to click the like button and also subscribe if you haven't already. It really helps the channel out, helps us grow. And I do appreciate it a lot. So we're going to need a lashing. Okay. There we go. Great. Alright, that's cool. I like that. That's starting to look a little bit more like a port, right? And we've got tons of wood, so I'll probably just move these piles off somewhere else at some other point. But you can see now that if I pull in here, I can just pull in. I don't have to be precise. I can be kind of a little bit to the left, a little bit to the right, and still be okay. And then I can just kind of get to it and manipulate it around in this space and be able to pull right back out again. And I think that's going to work out just fine. I do have a couple more projects that I wanted to accomplish for this video. And I hadn't mentioned it before, but I piled up a whole bunch of materials in here. Oop, I better check my Yeah, let's get freshened up here before we continue. But I piled up some materials in there because I had in mind some furniture that I wanted to make. And then also, when that's done, I want to create some plant beds so that we can, next time we're out, if we find some potatoes, we can bring those back and start working on alcohol for the, well, I guess it would be petrol for the, do you make, well, I guess it's biofuel, right? I have no idea. Again, not really that good at science, but let's see here. We need to eat and we need to get some water. So let's get some fish on the fire real quick.
Oh, it's disgusting.
Yes, he's just so disgusted by it. Let's see. A couple more. You know what I should have done? I should have just, you know, I'm going to do it anyways. Let's see. Let's have a giant crab for lunch. I think we've earned it. That sound, oh my gosh. Okay, cool. So we've got a giant crab. Little more meat than we need, but it's okay. Because it's not like we don't have plenty. There we go. Alright, that's cooking. Besides that, I can eat the smaller fish quickly and then the larger fish later. So let's see here. I know you need lots of water, so drink on up. That's pretty good. Need to refill this still. There we go. Alright, cool. So, maintenance accomplished. We'll need to wait for the food here real quick. The plant beds, just while we're waiting for those to cook, I'm going to go ahead and put them over there because we have a nice big flat piece of property over there. It's really not doing anything important. So I thought, you know what, we'll put the potatoes over there. I don't know if you noticed, but I adjusted the sound so that the storms aren't quite as loud, because I was playing back some of the videos and I was like, wow, that's a lot louder than I want it to be. Like, I had adjusted it earlier and I even mentioned that in one of the early videos, but it is just so loud. And I have honestly, I have kind of a monotone voice. I'm aware of that. So, you know, that can really get drowned out quickly if I'm, you know, if it's really storming out. So I apologize if you couldn't hear me before. I hope this has really helped out. I hope you can still hear the storms. It's not quite the same for me playing the game as it was playing it back. So we are going to dial this in and get this right. But in the meantime, let's check on our food here. Just go ahead. There we go. That'll keep us going. I can come back and check on the larger meat later. Let's get some furniture built. So what I have in mind in here is I want to build a few things. I want to build a plank table. I'm sorry, a corrugated metal table, I should say. A plank chair right over here. So let's work on that first. Let's see, this would be under crafting, furniture, all the way at the bottom, table. We'll just put this here in the corner. Kind of like my little reading table, right? Looking out the window at the sea. There we go. And then for the chair, we'll just make a little wooden chair. Let's see, so oops, crafting, furniture. That's wooden chair. I want plank chair. Figured why not. I could have done metal, but that seemed uncomfortable. Like, that just sounded uncomfortable to me. Instead of the wood, to be perfectly honest, that little plank's probably going to look a little better and be more comfortable. Not that I don't think I'll actually be sitting in it. I don't even think you can. It's really an option, but still looks nicer, and it also doesn't blend into the wooden bottom as much, so it's better. And then I have the materials for a bed, which I was reading up on this. Let me show you what I have in mind here. At the very bottom here, we have a bed, right? It doesn't tell you this, but these are portable, at least according to what I read. And so I thought that was very interesting, and I kind of wanted to. Oh, that's weird. How do I place it? I did not expect this. What? Okay, do I just drop it? Maybe that's what I do. Okay. Oh yeah, I sure do. All right, so that's cool, and it actually looks a lot nicer than I expected. So we'll just put the bed right there. But this is obviously, it's portable, right? So you can pick it up, take it with you, sleep on the go, which I thought was kind of cool. And I would probably be keen to do that, except honestly, it's like, you know, you chop down one tree and you've got a shelter, right? So I don't see a need for this. This was 3 leather and 3 cloth, and I think some sticks maybe. I don't remember. Seems a little expensive, right? Let's see. We're gonna need a light in here. I'm just gonna go ahead and take this one because I think there's usually plenty of light elsewhere. We'll just put that right here on the table so we have a little light. But we also want. Oops, I missed that entirely. And then I knocked into the table. Let's get that. I thought these would be kind of stationary, but they are not. Let's see. There we go. Come on. Yeah. Okay, let's see if I can get this just right. Just kind of. Oh, that's nice. Okay, that's good. Okay, and then the last thing I wanted to do was really just a simple campfire, but I have a plan. We've seen a lot of barrels all over the place, and I've been thinking to myself, man, I wish I could use those. So I'm going to bring a barrel back in one of the future episodes, and we'll make a little barrel stove in here. Just for kind of warmth and for light. Right now we'll just do a campfire. Let's see, is that under here? Sticks. Did I pick up sticks? Probably not enough sticks. Let's see. Where am I going to find sticks? There we go. I think we'll put it right here. It needs to have enough space for the campfire to go around it. Put that there. The rocks right there, and then I'll put a barrel on it when we can. The only other thing we want is a fire starter, so let's make that in here. I need 2 kindling for that, or two sticks for kindling. All right, and that way we have a way to light the fire in here. It's all for aesthetics, and none of this really means anything, but yeah, we got a nice, nice place to sleep, and which I think is functional. We can actually sleep. In fact, what time is it now? Let's try it out. Sleep. All right, and then save it. Cool. Yeah, that worked out really well. So the fire's already dwindled out. Yeah. All right, so that's neat. So I'll move all this wood and kind of get everything situated some other time. For now, let's go and work on the plant beds. So, and I'll probably need all these little empty flasks. I'll go and fill these up with water and bring them over there. In fact, I might even make a couple stills rather than having to move water back and forth. I wish I had some use for this. Maybe a tire swing or something. Let's see here. There we go. So right over here. I didn't really have an exact spot picked out, but I made the planks ahead of time. Got those. I made 8. It's 2 per place, so I'm thinking 4 spots, depending on how big these are. Let's find out. Let's see. So we have... I have 2 plank scraps. What can I build? Oh! I get it. You have to build the wood plot first, I bet, and then you can add planks to it? I mean, usually it tells you, like, shows you... Oh, no. This is what it is. A hoe is required for farming. I bet I can't even build the farming plot without a hoe. I bet that's it. So let's look at what it takes for that. Crude hoe. So okay, that's not so bad. Let's go work on that. Who knew? Alright, so said we needed a sharp object, so let's make that first. Stone tool, there we go. And then it was a stick and a lashing, I think. Okay, stick should be over here. There we go. Alright, and crude hoe it is. Okay, so let's go try that again. Kind of hesitant putting it all the way over here, but I mean, I'm hoping I don't have to be over here all the time. I don't know. I feel like farming should just be kind of, you know, out of sight and out of mind, I guess. Alright, so let's see how big these things are. Yep, there we go. Oh, yeah. Wow, these are actually pretty good size. Can we fit 4 of them here? That's the question. Let's see here. Let's try, like, right here. There's one. I wonder if I place this down, well, I guess, yeah, it's just kind of sticking out, but that's okay. I don't care. Okay, so there's 2. Do we want to do a 4 by, like a... Oh, you know what? I know exactly how I want to build this. We'll leave a little space in between, and that way we can walk in between them. There's that, and one more. That's kind of a weird spot. Perfect. Okay, that's awesome. Alright, so we'll need some water. So we'll build some stills next. And then get those kind of situated. Maybe we'll put the stills over here in the shade. And that'll give us, you know, everything we need in order to do some farming. In fact, I'm going to go ahead and drop this tool right there since we don't need it right now. Day 30. Look at that. We made it a whole month. Alright, so let's make some stills real quick. Let's see here. So let's see. So we definitely have plenty of coconut flasks. I think I'm going to make, how many do we want to make? Let's look and see how much cloth we have, and that'll make our decision easier. So I think cloth is in here. Oh, we have lots. So let's make 4. So 4 of those, which means we need 4 empty flasks. 1, 2, 3, 4. And we also need 4 lashings, 4 fronds. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4. And then 12 rocks. Can we pick up 12 rocks? We can. That's awesome. Alright, let's roll on out. I thought about using that corrugated sheeting for this, but I thought I think the planks just look better. And maybe we'll use the corrugated sheeting for something else. I don't quite know what yet, but we'll figure it out. Let's see here. So we need water stills. So I'd like to place these in a kind of a flat spot just so they're not like falling over the place. But let's just put it right here. 1. And again, I'm going to leave a little bit of space in between them so that I can walk in between them. 2. Not like we don't have the real estate. 3. And kind of hard to get these exactly right, but you know, there we go. Perfect. Okay, so lastly, we need palm fronds, and I actually have a huge supply of them over yonder here. Let me just run over here. Little fishies. Oh, right here. I passed right up. Whole stack of them. We'll just move this whole stack over there. Yeah, I don't think I moved the whole thing at once, but yeah, it's about almost half. Alright. So, I think that's going to be enough for this video. Again, if you like the video and you want to see more content like this, please hit the like button. If you haven't already done so, we'd love to have you back. Do subscribe, and also click the bell icon for notifications. Although I am planning on doing videos Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays for the foreseeable future. So if you could remember that, great. If not, click the bell icon. And that's it. I'm out of here. Thanks so much for watching all the way through, and we'll see you in the next one.